You know when you talk about horror movies and they're like, oh yeah, the black man always dies first. In real life, that will never happen because the black man will never go into the house in the first place. Because why? You heard that the house is haunted and you said, oh, all right, let me just see what's going on in here. Why would you do such a thing? It doesn't make sense. Anyway, so this man literally goes around the UK and imagine he will go to an old battlefield at 3-4 a.m. in the morning and go and see which paranormal activity occurs during that time. And then the camera's following him and he's going into these fields and he's like, I'm getting something. Oh, Hannah will now come. Like, honestly, it's C&T, baby. Hello, guys. What's poppin'? What's goody in the hoodie? Right. So, we're starting this episode something different. We have our favorite people in the room, Emmanuel.
Yo.
Tia.
Hello.
And of course, motherfucker Teeth. And you know I have the same intro every single week. So I've decided to do a competition of who could do the best intro out of the three of you guys. Since how you're here. I said, since how you're here. Since you're here every single week. Now, the winner, whoever does it the best, gets £30 from me. Why are you shaking your head?
Because that's enough.
Okay. And we've got some people on Instagram Live. Big up all the Instagram bad boys and girls who are going to do this, who are going to vote to who did the best intro. So, guys, who's going first? I'm going to ask the Instagram lot who's going to go first. I already know who they're going to choose because you guys are so hungry. But I'm just going to wait for you to make that decision. And you have 10 seconds. So 10 seconds, who's going first on the someone says Tia. Oh, wow. Ella says Emmanuel. Mm-hmm. Kim's Ting says Tia. Oh. That's Girl Bree says Emmanuel. Okay. 224 Venus says Tia. Someone said me, girl, I'm not playing. Is Emmanuel.
Okay. 3.
Tia for sure and Emmanuel last.
I think it's Tia.
Okay. It's to bonus. It's yeah. Okay. Tia. Tia, you have to go first. Tia, you have to go first. Are you ready?
No.
Give them your best.
Okay.
And if you stutter, you can't start again.
Oh, what do you say now? Okay. Right.
Hold on, can I just say something? Tia's been mocking me for this apparent voice I've been doing. Did you just hear what came out from her mouth?
Wait, what did I do?
No. Did you guys literally... She said, okay, I don't even know. She said, I don't even... She goes, oh, what is it that you're saying? You shut the up. She said, okay, let me say it.
I'm nervous now. Okay.
Go on.
What is good, my good people? It's your girl, Madam Joyce, back again. Tell a friend. It's been another week. Long time no speak. And we're here with another episode.
That was hell. Latif. I'm reserving my comments. Latif, next. You go next.
How'd you even start again?
Oh, Christ. No one help him. You come here every single week. Someone said, by the way, they love the energy. She definitely has volume. Is that how I shout? Crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy.
I'm ready now.
Right.
Okay, Latif, show us how it's done.
What is good, my good people? It's Madam Joyce in the bizzle. Tell a friend, tell her. Oh.
Mess up.
That's a mess up. That sounds like a mess up. Tell her.
I shouldn't have played this game.
Tell her.
Oh, our fave.
Manuel. You know, you have to make it a little bit high in it. Now I'm joking. Do what feels right to you. Why are you inhaling? Go ahead.
Hey guys, it's Madam Joyce here. It's been another week. Long time. Oh, speak.
Oh, he ain't with that though.
See? And we're back again. Tell a friend. You know what's goody in the hoodie. We got a very special guest here today. And today we have another special guest who's very talented, very Tia, why are you messing up on the script? Just give me my £30.
No, man, you wanted that money. Man. You wanted that money.
He won.
No, give it to him. He won.
He won.
Bro. No. That was very interesting reenactment. Emmanuel, thank you for that. There's actually tears streaming from my eye. Emmanuel, I'm sorry, you can't win that.
What?
No.
Why?
Why?
No, he sang. He said
Tia obviously doesn't want the £30. That's why she's advocating for somebody else's win.
I even hit the same
I
note.
fumbled.
Man,
straight away.
Let's even get out.
Straight away.
Let's even get out. Somebody said comment. I said, wait. Someone said, Tia, why are you messing up my script? Emmanuel for the win. Do I actually say that often? I do, innit?
Yeah.
You know, mate. Guys, guess what? That is so funny. I don't feel like Emmanuel should get it because everybody knows the intro is, what's good, my good people? It's your girl, Madam Joyce in the bizzle, back again. Tell a friend. It's been another week, long time no speak. That's how I say it. You didn't even do that.
Sometimes you sing. You're like, long time.
You do.
That's true.
Yeah.
But the script stays the same. The tonality may change, but the script stays the same. Tia is the winner of this challenge. Well done. Clap for Jesus. Clap for Jesus. Instagram family, thank you so much. We are going to continue the episode and I will see you on motherfucking, where am I seeing you? YouTube Wednesday. I'm going again. See ya. Right, guys, let's chat. So, you know what? Tia did her big. Emmanuel, I like the creativity. I could appreciate it. I thought it was good. Like, you did your big one, but unfortunately, you know, like Tia got the scripts.
You literally cussed her out for it, and that's cool.
You know what? Next time we'll do another group challenge. I like this. We'll do another group challenge, and hopefully, you know, you'll come stronger for the next one. But guys, how are you? Welcome to Cocktails and Takeaways. It's me, Madam Joyce, and I'm with my mother team right now. So let's get it cracking. I went to Greece. Greece was fun. If you want to know more about what I did on Greece, please go to the Patreon where I talk about it. Because honestly, I don't think I'm going to be repeating things. But one thing I would like to talk about on this specific episode is I feel like my For You page is becoming very interesting. First of all, the last couple of weeks, I've been having this oily hippo called Mudang. And every time I scroll, it's just videos of this fat hippo rolling around on, is it water? Is it oil? I don't know. But just literally rolling around and lounging and just being big. And she's got no teeth. And how do I know she's a she? Because I've watched so many of those videos. I'm now invested in the daily life of this fat hippo. And it's a fat baby hippo with no teeth.
Aww.
But it's just the fact, like, honestly, like, they are trying to make us docile in the Western world. Because how is my For You page just random videos of a hippo, a big hippo that's oily? Specifically, I think it's the oiliness of the hippo that is very distinctive.
Why is it oily?
I don't know. It's just constantly greased up. Like, I need to, if we can find a video of Mudang, she's just oily all the time and greasy and just literally waddles and rolls on the grass. And it's literally occupying my For You page.
Not to be that guy, I hate to be that guy, but you like the content though.
Do you know what? I find the content fascinating. I quite enjoy seeing Mudeng living her best life.
Is it like daily vlogs?
It's not vlogs, it's like literally videos that
She's a
like
celebrity hippo.
she's a celebrity hippo.
I'll send it.
People actually come, like hundreds of people come to see her rolling around in the zoo.
She's in a zoo.
Yeah, she's in a zoo.
What country?
Thailand.
I think it's Thailand. Rolling around in the zoo. She's got no teeth, but she likes to bite people. Like, it's proper fascinating, guys. And that's been my For You page for the last couple of weeks. I feel like sometimes I have stages where my For You page just gets really, really random. And I've been getting a lot of, I think since I've been on Mudeng Talk, I've been getting quite a lot of animal talk. I've been on animal TikTok as of recently. And I've been, Charlie, stop biting the pillow, please. Charlie's currently biting the pillow. But yeah, my For You page has been very, very interesting. But I feel like if I was an animal, I would want to be one that flies. I don't feel like I'd want, like, hippo is all fun and game, but it's like you can't go anywhere. You'll just be big and lounging. I mean, a lot of humans do that anyway, but I would like to be the more proactive animal that flies to different countries, that like, maybe like I wouldn't want to be an eagle because it's like, I feel like eagles probably have a lot of haters because they're on the top of the food chain. I want to have eagle rights, but I want to be a bit more inconspicuous, you know? Like a sparrow.
Sparrows, but they're small. So they don't have the rights because they'll get eaten a lot, right?
Okay, not like what? Like a crow? I wouldn't want to be a pigeon because pigeons don't get any ratings. What a waste man bird.
Yeah, they're dumb as well.
Very stupid. Very.
Crow is a good one.
Yeah, I want someone that is like, you're not big enough where everybody hates you, but then you're not small enough where people think you're a waste man, like a pigeon. I think if a pigeon,
Oh, so you've got storks, cranes, herons, gulls.
they're too big. Like a stork is a really big, obnoxious bird. It's too big, and they can't fly that far.
Fish, eagles, vultures, but vultures they really eat people.
I feel like they're like eagles, but they don't have any morale. They'll just eat anything.
Yeah. They're like eagles, but worse. Like they're a villain bird.
They're eagles with no morale. At least eagle, they'll see a human and say, that's classless.
Hawk. A hawk.
Oh, a hawk. Okay,
Yeah.
a hawk is a good one.
Hawk's a good one.
A hawk is a good one, and they fly, and they fish as well. They're pescatarian. They like fish. Do they eat meat?
I think they do as well.
Anyways, I saw it on, is it Finding Nemo? They're pescatarian. They like fish and stuff. I could do that. What else?
Hold on.
What about, I wouldn't want to be something small. I think small, that's those ones, they're just being bullied.
Falcon, I think actually people like, because aren't they like mascots?
Yeah,
Falcons.
Yeah.
And they're quite big as well. That's
So
what
they're
people- a lot of
big,
people are
but
big.
people like them. So maybe.
Yeah, falcons are likable. Falcons are likable. I feel like I could f with that. I don't think I could f with a crow. I don't think crows are very likable.
Yeah, but it's the...
They hold power though.
Dominance, the
Or
fear.
blackbirds. Blackbird. But they aren't likable either.
No.
Because they
I want to be a
things.
likable bird. I want to be a likable bird, but I also want to be a bit ambiguous. I feel like, you know, what's the ones that fly in the seaside?
Seagulls.
That's what I'm saying. You laugh everywhere. You're not ambiguous. It's like, you remember when Joe, who was telling us that word about sea finish? Seagulls are sea finish. Always in the mix. Always
Flamingos.
everywhere.
Flamingos.
They do too much, flamingos. Pink.
Yeah, I
just-
agree.
Pink, just...
Pink, obnoxious.
It's too much.
It's a very obnoxious color.
Peacock.
Very obnoxious. Why must everybody know that you're here? Boom, like, you know, I've arrived. It's just like, you need to, babe, you're doing far too much. And on top of that, we ain't even got that much space. Look how much proximity you're taking. Do you know what? That reminded me of a time where I went to the club, and this girl she wore an afro wig, but the wig was so fucking obnoxious. It was like this big. And you know when you're in the club, yeah, it's like we're already limited on space because obviously the promoter put 300 people on the guest list, but the capacity is 150. So now we're all squeezing into the club and you've now come to wear your stupid afro wig. It's so, like, it was big. Like, it wasn't like oh, afro big. Wig. It was like it was like a panto theater wig that she went into the club to come and add space to what we don't already have. That's what the peacock reminds me of. Very obnoxious. Fair. If Emmanuel was a bird, what would he be?
Super eagle.
No, you wouldn't.
Oh, okay.
I feel like you'd be something unlikable.
Oh, thanks.
I think you'd be like a goose.
You know, gooses can't fly.
Yeah, but but they mind their business until you come for them, and then
Yeah. That's true.
That's why I say goose.
That's such a dead bird to be. Sorry. A goose.
Oh, ain't nobody want to be a goose.
A goose.
What would you like to be?
What would you like to? He said he wants to be
bird.
a super eagle.
Oh, birds.
Yeah.
I don't even know birds like that.
Not gonna lie, neither do I. Everything you're just mentioning, I'm just like,
Yeah, I was like,
I'm just like, okay.
I don't know that.
Yeah, but if you was an animal, what would you be?
Crocodile.
Why? I've never had anyone want to be a crocodile.
Why?
Because crocodiles, they're just there, and then you think they're chilling, and then they're just snap. And crocodiles, like when people use them for what's the word? Let me know even. But when people like mention crocodiles or things that associate with crocodiles, it's always like, do you know what I mean? Like, crocodile teeth, crocodile scare, crocodile bag. Do you know what I mean? It's
So is it because
things.
you're scary? Well, I don't get this.
No, it's just like they're
tough.
Do you know what's killing me? The fact that Emmanuel's trying to describe it with a sound. So everyone to understand what he's saying. You know, they're just really
But you know what I mean when I do that?
aggressive.
I don't know, just
Well, thank you, Emmanuel, for that. Our in-house alligator. Tia, what would you be if you was an animal?
I'm going to give you two.
Oh, go
and
on.
you've got to pick which one I'm more like, yeah?
Okay.
In my mind,
Oh, Jesus.
I would like to be a puma.
I don't know.
No,
much.
sorry, not
Okay.
puma, a panther.
A panther, okay.
Yeah. However, I think I give more flamingo energy.
Flamingo. Flamingo.
I'm a bit of a flamingo.
Flamingo you give.
I give flamingo.
I would say a wild geese.
I get it. You know what?
A wild geese.
I get it. I get it.
I don't think, it's not duck energy. You don't give duck energy because I think ducks are quite f***ing annoying, aren't they? They're just like, get the f*** out of here.
I thought they're more graceful.
Ducks. Quack, quack.
No, because you don't really hear them quack that often.
Yes, you do. They are so obnoxious. They're part of the obnoxious bird collection that we're building. I can see you being a wild geese.
That makes sense.
Flamingo, you could actually be. Latif, what would you be?
Rabbit.
What?
Rabbit.
Why a rabbit?
Why? Yeah.
Just because, just go around people's houses, stealing stuff, just eating people's crops, just living free.
We're talking about real animals, not the cartoon that you grew up watching. It's like the Road Ranger rabbit that stole on the thing.
But also, like they can't fight for themselves. They can't. And you're a bit more.
Yeah, but I just think to myself, no one really eats. Who eats rabbits?
Bear
People eat. Humans eat. Have you ever had a rabbit?
Do you have rabbit?
Yeah, people eat.
You've had rabbit before?
Yes, I've had rabbits.
Ay caramba.
Oh.
Yeah, people eat.
Yeah, you
rabbits.
could eat rabbit.
That's nice.
No, I can't.
Have I eaten rabbit before? I feel like I have eaten
Joyce,
rabbit
I don't
before.
think you don't look like
No,
someone
but
that would be eating
restaurants
rabbit.
will do it.
Not
Like
gonna-
high-end restaurants will do
I'm
rabbit.
not gonna lie, yeah. I'll eat anything.
Have you had snail?
I've had snail. It actually tastes like chicken.
I've heard that.
It's not
I
Tom.
heard it smells tastes like chicken.
It tastes exactly like chicken. You'll be so confused. Snail tastes like chicken. I've had alligator before.
Ostrich.
Ah,
Yes.
ah.
I'm adventurous, you know.
Yes.
I'm a very adventurous babe. All the pescats, all the vegetarians are gonna start messaging, and you know, before you even pick up that phone to even try and send a message to me, just don't even bother, because someone's gonna look at it and they're gonna delete it. Don't even bother. Anyways, because if you go and stand outside there, kind of that goose. I'll be telling them about them, so it was my business. Anyways, if I was an animal, let me see. What would I be? I don't know. I think what would I be? I would be, I don't know. Not a cat. I don't think I give cat energy. Huh?
No, I'm not cat.
I don't want to say monkey. I don't give monkey energy. Everybody shut the fuck up. I give... What do I give? I don't know, guys.
I feel you give peacock energy. I'm so sorry.
I give peacock
Yeah, I'm
energy.
not gonna lie.
Leopard.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie.
No, because like leopard, I get it, but she's more loud than that. Leopards are very like.
But we were just talking about how peacocks are obnoxious.
You do come in the room and flutter.
When you come in the room, everybody knows you're in the room.
Words.
Even if there's 1,000 people in the room, everyone knows Joyce is in the room.
Hi guys. Yeah, you.
No,
yeah.
I don't. Emmanuel, do I come in the room like that?
Nah.
She does.
I don't. I have a presence, but I don't shout.
Yeah, not loud. Maybe not loud.
Oh my
but
God,
just
Charlie
presence,
farted.
people.
Go away.
Oh, poor baby.
Always farting. That actually stinks.
Do you want air freshener?
Can you not smell that?
Don't push it here.
It reeks. Charlie's farts are so horrible and so antisocial. And sometimes he does it in the car with the taxi drivers, and I have to say, listen, this is not me. I didn't do this, because they will be thinking it's me that farted. It's not me that's gonna claim that from my bum cheeks. But guys, anyways, I want to talk about when I was watching TV whilst I was doing my braids. So if you saw me on holiday with Greece, you saw that I had some braids, and it was really nice. Have we been actually filming for 20 minutes?
Yeah.
Me, mate, that was just a
That was
rant.
very quick.
That was, no, because we were playing the game at the beginning, innit?
Yeah.
Anyway, so, I really don't watch much TV, but when I do my hair, the girl that does my braids, she loves watching. She puts a program on, and there was 2 things that I watched that I want to put you guys on. No, there's only one thing I want to put you guys on, but I want to talk about the 2. First of all, I don't really like horror. And funny enough, Halloween is coming up, so this is the best conversation. But there was this Paranormal Activity type of show that she played, and it's like a series. I can't remember what it's called. It's on Netflix. Sorry, I forgot to get the series off her. Sorry, don't beat me. But it's a series, and it's about different paranormal activities. And there was one guy who basically, he believes that he is spiritual and he can see like things on the other side. So there was a woman whose house got haunted, and she knew it was haunted because things were dropping on the floor and the cupboards were slamming and all this weird shit. She can hear voices. So imagine the guy came to the house and he started speaking to the spirit, and he's like, he was asking the spirit, what's your name? And then she was like, Hannah. And then imagine, he said over the course of the time he was in the house, he began to get more friendly with the spirit, and he was like, yeah, I really like the spirit. We got to speak, and she was telling me more about herself. And then he asked the spirits, does she want to come and help him, to assist him with fighting other ghosts and spirits? So she said yes, and now him and the spirits go around the UK to help other people with their ghosts in their house. And I just thought, you see white people, yeah. I was looking at it and I was thinking, I just don't understand. This is what, listen. You know when you talk about horror movies and they're like, oh yeah, the black man always dies first. In real life, that will never happen because the black man will never go into the house in the first place. Because why? You heard that the house is haunted and you said, oh, all right, let me just see what's going on in here. Let's see if this seems very appealing. Ooh. Like, why would you do such a thing? It doesn't make sense. Anyway, so this man literally goes around the UK and imagine he will go to like an old battlefield at 3-4 a.m. in the morning and go and see which paranormal activity occurs during that time. And then the camera's following him and he's going into these fields and he's like, I'm getting something. Oh, Hannah will now come. Like, honestly, the whole thing, I was just thinking, bro, you people are playing with demons. You don't know you're playing with demons when you should be going and be doing 3 a.m. warfare prayer and pleading the blood of Jesus. It's not my house that someone is going to come and haunt, because I will blast them with the Holy Ghost fire. They will jump out. It's not me you're going to be haunting. It's crazy. But yeah, Halloween is coming. Halloween is fast approaching. I believe, when is this coming out? Wednesday. So what, is that the week of when everybody's doing their silly festivities?
Yeah. They're doing it from this weekend, so yeah.
Guys, I want to say something, yeah. I think have we ever had an episode where we celebrate Halloween?
No.
And we will never have one. I know a lot of podcasters right now are like, ooh, ghouls and I'm telling you, I don't want to lead you people to hell. You're not gonna, you will never see MJ celebrate Halloween. And I don't think I would. Funny enough, I got invited to a Halloween party and it's a big Halloween party. And everyone's like, oh, what are you going to be wearing? And I was like, I cannot bring myself to go to this party. I've been to one Halloween party in my whole life. And that was because it wasn't on Halloween. It was like, when it's like, it's not on Halloween, but it's on the Thursday before Halloween. And I remember I went there because my heart got broken. Who broke my heart? I can't remember who it was. This time, this time last year, somebody broke my heart. I mean, I'm heartbroken every month, so like, nothing different to my reality. And my friend invited me to this party and I only went to try and get my mind off this guy. So I went to the party and I didn't dress up. I just pulled up because it was a last minute thing. And I was seeing, you go in there, you'll be seeing people dripping in blood. You see they are pouring blood on their face. They are trying to sleep. They are now putting eyeshadow. They are now wearing devil horn. They are not. And I was looking around and I was, in fact, imagine, it was also my friend's first ever Halloween party. And even before I said it, he looked at me and goes, I don't feel right being here. And I was like, me too, I don't feel quite right being here. And we just ended up going home. So I just feel like it's just my belief. And again, before I say this, everyone is entitled to their own beliefs. And if you want to go and do Halloween and go and dress as the devil and go and stand under the moon and go ahead and do it. But I will not be attending such festivities. And if it was just a fancy dress, if that's what you believe it. But I don't, again, I'm very confused. When people start writing paragraphs in my comment section, just know your paragraph will be deleted. Don't waste your breath. And you know what's killing me? It's not even going to be deleted by me. It's going to be deleted by someone. So I won't even see it. So just don't even bother. Just don't even bother. But yeah, I won't be celebrating Halloween. I just feel like, there's just something that my spirits just don't align to. Tia, do you celebrate Halloween?
Yes.
Okay.
No. Yes or no? So celebrate, I wouldn't use that word.
But you do go to the activities.
I'll go to recently in the last 3 years.
Okay.
So I had that attitude for a long time where I'm like, to dress up like a devil, me, a child of Christ.
Yeah.
How can I? And then, I don't know, I just don't know if I think it's that deep. But that doesn't mean I don't think there are spirits, and I don't think spirits are real, and I don't think there's attacks that happen. I don't know if this is the night that it does. I don't believe that more things happen on this night than any other night, personally.
Okay.
So that's it. It's like, I believe as much demonic activity will happen unless there's cults happening, which is possible. It is possible. Unless there are cults happening where people practice real demonic stuff. I don't think me going as Jessica Rabbit to a Halloween party is going to have Satan in the party saying, do bad things. Do you get what I mean?
Emmanuel?
I don't celebrate Halloween, and I don't think I will ever. Just like, I get what you're saying, but the culture to me of like dressing up as devils, vampires, like when you dress up as like, I don't know, Nelly or someone calm, I kind of hear it. But to go out and knowing that even though you're not directly involved in like dressing like that yourself, you're still around like vampires, devil horns, and it's just weird to me.
You not have blood now. Somebody will do prosthetic with their eye falling out.
It's just creative though, isn't it?
And then trick or treat. Why couldn't it be like bless or treat? Like,
Word.
do you know what I mean? The whole vibes is just.
Emmanuel, I mean, Latif. Why not?
No. It's just from young, I've never been allowed. My mum's never participated in
Same,
that type of
yeah.
stuff.
Yeah.
I've never been allowed. So it was never something that I'd ever paid any mind to get involved in after that anyway. Do you understand? So I just think, and obviously with the kids as well, like.
So how do your kids, because obviously like I get it, like people have kids and it's like sometimes your kids feel a bit left out.
That's fine. It's absolutely fine. I tell my kids all the time, not everything in this not everything is for you, Eden.
Agreed.
Not everything is for you, Ez. Not everything is for you. Like when you're having Christmas, a Muslim isn't celebrating that. It's not for them. Not everything is for everyone.
But who is Halloween for though?
The devil.
No, because it's a celebration. I'm sure it's All Souls Day. It's like
Even does that not, what does that sound to you?
No, in the Christian calendar, it's a Christian day.
What? The 30th?
No, it's a pagan day.
Hold
Don't
on.
listen, don't confuse people.
No,
In whose
hold on.
calendar?
I'm Catholic, so wait, hold on.
It's a pagan, isn't it not
All
a pagan?
right, All Souls Day.
It can't be on the same day.
It might not be on the same day. Hold on.
It's the day, I think it's the day before, it's the day before. All Souls Day is the day before.
What date does Halloween fall?
Is it not the 31st?
30th.
I know Guy Fawkes
31st.
is the 5th of November.
Oh yeah, 31st, yeah.
Halloween, okay, so Halloween is the 31st. Oh, you're right. It's the eve of the Western Christian feast, All Hallows Day.
Okay.
Hold on.
So if it's a Christian day, why are we not celebrating Jesus? Why is the Lord and personal Savior not involved in these festivities? Tia's just fighting for her rights and just carry on.
No. Do you know what? Because as I said, I was raised the same. So to be fair, I get the thought process, and I had that thought process for a long time. But then when parties started to be done, that I
Just
would
so
go
you want to
to-
be outside.
that I would go to, which are parties that people like us would go to, then I was like, well, it's my people here, so it can't be bad.
I think a lot of times when it comes to these things, and this is what the devil does, yeah, in my honest opinion, before everybody comes to me and says, Joyce, I feel like the way the devil works is that he makes things that are spiritual he makes it very nonchalant. He's just like, oh, it's just a normal day where we wear costume and you can have your bum cheeks out and you can be a naughty angel and a sexy devil, and it doesn't mean anything, and it's just a fancy dress party. But the spiritual meaning behind it is a lot more deeper than what you feel like you're going to do and just fancy dress and go out. can I be sincerely honest? I think everybody, for me, is purposely just trying to be dense. Because when you have a celebration and you're seeing graveyards, you're seeing people coming as dead people, people are dressing as Satan himself, and you are all sitting there thinking, do you know what? I just don't feel like it's just happening. Come on, don't be dense on purpose. Somebody is saying, you are now seeing graveyard on the front of the porch. People are coming out and doing this. And you're like, no, well, obviously, like, it's not really a celebration of the devil because we're just all dressing up. Why did you not dress up as Jesus? Let's not all be dense. Like I said, if you want to celebrate Halloween, but don't be ignorant and fight your cause, because it's like, there's certain things where it's like the evidence is slapping you in the face, but you want to fight your right, but you look silly. So if you want to worship the devil, if you want to go, and I'm not saying people are not directly worshiping the devil. I'm not going to say you're all devil worshippers if you go Halloween. But if you want to attend something that, in my opinion, is a glorification of darkness, and you want to be a participant of that, if you like, go. But don't sit there and be like, well, no, it's not that deep. Just know in your heart what you're on, and carry your bag and have the best night ever. Do you know what I'm saying? Again, this is not me preaching, because everyone knows what I'm not a saint. Everybody knows what I'm on in it. So this is not me judging though, because you guys, you're going to go on Halloween. Me, I'm going to find someone to shag. So I'm being a hypocrite if I say, oh yeah, just don't do. Everybody is carrying their cross and God is working on all of us. Birds, don't be ignorant to the facts. Thank you very much. So after Halloween said and done, Tia's like, wow.
No, do you know why I'm intrigued about this?
Go on.
Because I saw the change in myself. Do you get me? Because I proper used to be like, and you'll dress, you'll even have contacts and to look like a devil. Like, why would you do that? And then as I've got older and I start going out to Halloween, I was like,
it's not so bad. It's only contact, and the contact it's only red.
But
it's only a cheeky devil one. It's not the real devil. Come on.
But what I will say is, so I was thinking about this today and even.
Go on.
And then as I'm looking it up right now, there's a lot, obviously I'm not reading through all of it because it's thick, but there's a lot of stuff to do with Christianity. Obviously I don't understand that. I don't understand it. I know that in Catholic Church, there is a celebration on that day. How society practices it completely different. So I'll say the pumpkins, the vampire exorcism, that is still that. Do you get what I mean? That is still something concerning. I'll give it that. But what I'm saying is, I know there's a link. I just don't know what the link is. Yeah. It's in front of me, but
the
I don't
link
know what the link
is
is.
When Satan was the angel in heaven. He was created by God. So he knows the structures and the organization of how heaven works. So when they dropped him in the ground, because he was disobedient and disrespectful and they wanted to turn from God, a lot of times when it comes to things of like Satanism, satanic planets, you will see a lot of mirroring to Christianity, because the source of Satanism came from God. And Satan can only replicate. Satan can only copy. He's not a creator. He doesn't have creational skills like God. He can only imitate. So a lot of times you will see practices that are similar to Christianity, because that's all Satan can do. He can just copy. He can't create anything new. You know, witches use the Bible for curses.
What?
Yeah. Witches use the Bible verses for curses. Did you know that? oh, we are getting it, guys. She doesn't know she's too young for this. Don't worry. This is you know, them ones where it's like you can't give the baby meats. You have to start them with milk. You can't give the baby meats. You have to start them with milk. If you know, you know, innit? Anyways, big up you lot, innit? Anyone that's offended, sorry. But yeah, let's move on. Don't forget to subscribe.
Subscribe.
Don't forget to subscribe, yeah.
Subscribe.
Don't forget to subscribe. Subscribe. Don't forget to subscribe. Okay, guys, let us move on. So we are talking about festivities and parties, but did you know that the club scene in the UK is dying with 10 clubs closing a month? So UK could see the end of clubbing with 10 venues closing a month. Over the past 4 years, the UK has lost 37% of its clubs, which works out to be about 10 clubs closing each month, according to research by the Nighttime Industry Association. New research by the NTIA shows that in the past 4 years, the UK has lost 37 TR. You've just it's the same sentence repeated.
Oops.
Not only has the cost of living meant more of us are going out less, the nighttime industry have had to grapple with the rising operational costs. With one recent NTIA flash poll of fact. Anyways, guys, the club is closing, Sha. There's 10 clubs closing.
7 out of 10 are barely breaking even, Joyce.
It's crazy. Not Eden Lounge though. But
also, that went viral. Eden Lounge went viral.
I don't want to keep talking about this, but we need to, okay, for now on, we are going to mute the word, Emmanuel, we are muting the word lounge. And the reason why we're muting it is because they don't pay me enough for me to keep talking about it, and they're not giving me shares in the establishment.
Very extreme.
Because if we're really trying to talk about who made lounge pop in, who was it?
You.
Thank you, Lucky. Thank you. That's what I needed. Everyone else can so we're not, but I don't know. Club culture, I don't really enjoy going to clubbing in the UK. I don't really enjoy it. I feel like it's very...
You've not heard the tone of it, isn't it?
Was that a sense of sarcasm you had there?
I find it weird that you said that.
Why, Emmanuel?
Like,
You're outside.
social media, you're outside.
You're outside.
Well, it's so... Thank you that you watch my snaps every time to see me in the club, Emmanuel. Like, it's nice to know that you're stalking my every movement, but just because I'm outside doesn't mean that my spirit is there.
You literally be dancing.
No, I love soda episodes, you know.
There's a whole lot of haters in this motherfucker. I have so many haters in this place. Anyway, the only place I like is, everybody knows my favorite place is that place that we're not allowed to say anymore. But I just feel like shut up. Look at me having to fight for my life and lie. Not gonna lie. Okay, cool. I enjoy being in social settings, but I can understand why people are saying that the club culture is dying. Emmanuel, you don't even go out.
Yeah, I'm glad. I'm glad it's dying. It needed to die.
Whoa.
Listen, I don't think
why?
there's a single person who went out clubbing before COVID who can say they've had a better clubbing experience after.
Word.
I don't think anyone
You're right.
can say that.
I agree.
It hasn't been the same. Like,
you know-
you'll have a good time, but your
won't
best
be.
times were before.
What's the difference between pre-COVID clubbing and post-COVID clubbing?
I don't remember as many phones before COVID in the
Okay.
club.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that's it.
Yeah.
Like, people, and I don't remember being that much standers.
Yeah.
What do you mean by
Like,
like
people
standing
just
and not
standing
dancing?
and like Shy nodding and like just there. Like, why you?
People
why you
aren't
here?
happy to be
Yeah,
seen
people
to
went
enjoy
out to have
themselves.
fun.
Yeah.
True say. But I mean, I guess we come up with a weird culture where even if you're having too much fun, people start filming you. You know, I hate videos like that. When, let's just say, somebody's really popping and locking aggressively and somebody starts recording them and posts it, like laughing at them, like, oh, why are they doing too much? I really hate that, because let people have fun.
That's a weird thing we've started doing as well, you know?
Yeah,
because
just filming people in their element is
they're just having
weird.
fun.
To like banter them, to be like, you're doing too much, tone it down type of shit. I hate that.
Yeah.
I think it's a form of bullying, and I would like to report it.
It's actually bad behavior that's been normalized, because why would you laugh at someone just enjoying themselves?
Yeah, but I think it's just phones in general. Like someone gets shot or something like that, people will immediately pull out a phone and start recording.
That's
Yeah,
true.
that's what I'm saying. We need to check our hearts.
Word.
As a society, we need to check our hearts, because if there is something that has happened that is negative or or scary,
We all clocked it, by the way. We all clocked it.
No, guys, I don't give a I'm keeping it. It's staying. Basically, guys, the team keep coming at me because every time I might be speaking and I might pop the American accent every now and again. So I might say something and then go back to English. But what is everybody's business in the matter of fact? Anyone?
No?
Thank you. So, why is it as a society we're at a stage where something happens and your first thought is to bring your phone out and record? Someone has just been shot and you pull your phone out and record.
Crazy.
Someone is in an incident and you pull your phone out and record. I think it's very strange and it shows character. We need not your instinct is to help the person or let me check on them. You go and whip out your phone to record the person
That you don't know.
Dying or sick or in help, or I just think it's very bizarre.
But I think it might be because we've been desensitized to a lot of things.
Agreed.
So then we just think, oh, this is something like it's that. It's weird.
Agreed. It's like, I feel like people don't realize it's real life because things are getting more and more realistic. So it seems like people can't tell the difference between a real dead body and a fake dead body anymore.
How often do
Mentally,
you
in their mind, the imagery, the way you react to watching a horror movie and seeing a dead body is how I see people react to a dead body on the news.
And I think it's the amount of it that you see.
Yeah.
Someone's getting stabbed every day, and younger people are seeing this,
capturing it, seeing
their
yeah.
friends die live there. Like everyone's most probably knows someone that's told them they've seen some. So now they're kind of like, if I record this, it's not the end of the world. Like before, it'd be shocking. Like you'd look away and kind of cover, but now that's all done.
I remember when I went on holiday. Tell a lie, I didn't go on holiday. I remember I went to Leicester. The way Charlie keeps farting is antisocial. And having to speak through this sense is antisocial. Disgusting.
Do you want air freshener?
Well, anyways, I remember I went to Leicester and I went to a party, and at this party it was somebody's birthday, and basically there was like this gang affiliation thing, right? And then somebody got stabbed and they got sliced. And we all ran outside and that person was on the floor and people were gathering around him. And then he was lying on his back and somebody was like, wake up, wake up. And then I didn't see it because one thing about me, I don't do horror and I don't do things that will not put me to sleep. So like imagery, all the stuff that if I see it, I'm not gonna sleep that night. So I made sure I wasn't in the vicinity, but I remember seeing the guy turning his friend over and his guts is literally hanging out. And everyone was like, oh. But see how you know where to go and stand there in front of the action. I think it was very weird. I said, as for me, I like to sleep peacefully at night. So I never saw it. Unfortunately, the boy died. The boy died. Yeah, he died. He died. That's less that for you. But the way I found it fascinating that people were just gathered around watching. It's like they could not take their eyes off the incident. And it was very graphic. So you're right. People are getting very desensitized from things. That's really interesting. So taking it back to like the clubbing. So you see, it shows you like how our habits that we think are just light. Do you know what I mean? Oh, my phone. How it's actually changing the way we actually interact with humans. Now it even changes the way we have fun.
Yeah.
Facts.
Crazy things.
I agree.
So are you happy that the clubs are, or you sad or?
I mean, to be honest, I feel like it will push people more to do more traveling because me, I have better times abroad anyways. Do you know what? Oh, God, I don't know what that was. I just had so much gas in my throat. Sorry. I just kind of feel like the UK is tired. Everyone should move.
What?
The UK is tired. Go and see life. Go and see life.
Do you think it's going to create more like people just making do? So like more house parties will come back?
No.
House parties, nah, they won't.
House parties is done.
What?
Yeah.
So what? We're all going to be sitting in England just bored?
No.
That's what the government wants. Listen, Emmanuel was saying on Patreon, when we came back from our holidays, there is a spirit of misery that, do you know what I think it is? Honestly, guys, let's call a spade, yeah. UK was built off the blood of how many nations? The land is cursed. The land is DP. The land is cursed. The ground, the soil is cursed because it is filled with the blood of so many people, so many nations. Steal, kill, destroy. Steal, kill, destroy. That's why we're so miserable. It's true. I've never met a more unhappy bunch than us. We are so miserable here. Even the sun doesn't want to grace us. Even the sun. Even if we see a squeeze of sun, we're like, hey, sun. So, and it's not until I started traveling that I started to realize that we are really suffering here. No sun. And you know what's mad, yeah? When you really think about it, UK is here. Right? Paris is like, what, 2 hours? Paris gets more sun than us, and we're only 2 hours away. Do you get it? In the equator. Is this my geography failing me? Shut up. Anyways, there's some countries that are neighboring countries to us, and they have better weather than we do. Because God said, you will not get any sun.
But okay, using that logic though, America should also suffer the same things.
Have you not seen the economy? Do you not see the poverty in that? Do you not see the homelessness in there?
They have sun. I'll give you that. They do have sun. They might be suffering, but
what is
vitamin
good?
D though.
No, but what's good with sun if you don't have house? What's good of sun if you don't have house? That's how you see people cooking on the streets.
Fair.
Them two are dealing with their own battles. But I'm talking about the UK. We have really, the land is cursed. I'm telling you guys, I'm not joking. All those ornaments, those jewels that they've stolen, they need to return it back because it's carrying bad spirits. I'm not joking. All those jewels and ornaments, everything they've stolen, Mask of Benin, all those crowns, all those jewels that they stole from other nations, is what is driving the emotional state of this country. That's why everyone is depressed. When everybody's talking about, curse, everybody, this person is cursed, that's why their life is not good. Everybody is cursed, that's why they're not happy. That's what the UK is cursed because of the sins of the forefathers.
So why are we suffering?
Because we
not from
live
here.
here. Because we live here.
One of us has to move out and go and live abroad. If they start to prosper,
Every time people, do you know how many of my friends or people I know, like not even in the industry, like people who have jobs like yours, who are in tech, when they go to Dubai and they're happy. They move to Dubai and they're happy. They move to different places. They said, oh, I went to Sweden. They'll go to Sweden. They will live life. The great gratitude. I don't even want to start my thing, bro. Anyways, what were we talking about? The clubbing scene, innit?
but I think the places that are popping will just keep popping. Other places will close, but then the places that are open that are well known,
Like where?
the place that we can't say,
Oh yeah.
that will just keep on like popping. People will keep on going there, or people will do events at certain places, and they will keep on. Like that's how nightclub will be. Like there won't be a physical nightclub, but you'll just bring a nightclub. Do you get it? Like you'll put on an event and make.
See, I think they were definitely on the rise of the event, as opposed to Saturday random enjoyment. I also think a lot of people are burnt out Monday to Friday, work, fight for your life. So on the weekend, a lot of times people just want to kick back and just do a lot more chill things. Another thing is that the weather is not motivating anyone to go out. You can't be a hoochie mama in the UK because once you wear your mini skirt and that British cold air brushes up your bum cheeks, you're gonna want to wear a belt and jacket and the tights. It's not giving.
Also, we got to remember, and this is, I was seeing people commenting on this. They were like, in the cost of living crisis, club prices for drinks. They were like, it's not it.
It's abysmal.
So,
Crazy.
especially like
abysmal.
central London type vibe.
Yeah,
Myth.
it's abysmal. I mean, I would have that. Like, I can't. Tina's gonna be like, yeah, just cut this shit out. So I'm not gonna say it, but honestly, since I've got this, I have a video. I have a screen now, and I can see everything that I do now, which is pretty cool. I can see what you see. That's cool. Sorry. Anyways, right. You know, back in the day, I used to live on this stupid no snitching rule. But I feel like as you get more older, I feel like the older you get, ever since I traveled to Greece, and I told you I had bad customer service, I feel a lot more inclined to do Google reviews. Like, I feel like growing up is wanting to write negative Google reviews.
It's got to let them, it's your way of letting them know that I'm disappointed in your service.
Yeah, I feel like we need to start writing more Google reviews, and I feel like the mature people write Google reviews. Immature people argue. Immature people are like, yeah, I don't understand. Mature people leave the situation quietly. They open their laptop on their iPad and they write, I'm absolutely appalled by the abysmal customer service that I received on the 22nd of October 2014. And if you are a real boss, you would have taken my pictures and you would have put them in the review.
But do you then write a Google review when you've had excellent service?
No.
Check
No.
your spirit. Check your spirit. Check your spirit.
No.
But that's how life is.
What do you mean?
No, but
No, like people mostly show dislike than like.
Agreed.
100%.
And it's natural. It's naturally like that with everything.
To be honest, I do tell people to their face if they've done a good job. And if they ask me to write a review, like there was one time where one girl, like she had a little QR code. She was like, could you please write me a good review? I will. There was also one time I received amazing service at the airport and I told the girl to call her because sometimes I would say, can you call your manager, please? And it's so funny. I'm a bit toxic because their heart will be being like, oh my God, is everything okay? What did I do? I'm like, just call your manager. and then the manager
That
will
would be
come.
the worst
Why
way.
would you do that?
I just do that straight face where you know.
Yeah, can you call them? I've done it 4 times because honestly, I'm such a prankster. I'm a bit of a prankster, you know. So I'm like, can I speak to your manager, please? They'll be like, oh my god, what's like? No, I just need to speak to him. So they think I've done something. So they'll now call and I'm like, I just want to say, yeah. It's like, is everything okay? What's the matter? They'll come. I just want to say, like, honestly, I've received the most amazing customer service, and I just wanted to let you know that she is amazing. Keep doing what, you know. I hope that means something, like that's a bonus to something. They're like, whew, whew. No, it's so fun. It's like it's funny. It's like you thought I was gonna complain about something, but it's not. It's me telling people that they've done a good job. But I'm not gonna go home and write a good Google review. I'll probably try to do it on the spot at the time that I'm there. But sorry, if you give me bad customer service, I'm gonna carry that home. I'm gonna write the review, and I'm gonna make sure. Because sometimes, you know what scares people? You're like, sorry, what's your name? Because I'm asking you for your name because I want to write it in the Google review. I'm like, Alison gave me abysmal customer service on the 22nd of October 2022 at said restaurant,
Stay away from
Leicester Square location.
Do you not get scared?
What,
No.
what? You weren't scared when you gave me the bad service, were you? You weren't scared. So I'm not scared either.
I once got food poisoning.
Oh my gosh.
And my friend wrote the Google review for me because she was like, you should leave a Google review. And I was like, I can't because it might ruin their business.
But when they tried to kill you,
I would have taken a picture of the toilet while you... Yeah, this is what they did to me.
when they tried to kill you, they wasn't feeling bad about your health.
Exactly.
So why should you feel bad about their business? And to me, a bad review means I'm saving. Because you see, this is the problem, Tia. You see, Tia is known for being a bit of a people pleaser, but she pleases the wrong people. You're pleasing the wrong people. Because let's just say that person is giving people salmonella up and down. And you didn't put the review. So now someone's gone to that restaurant, contracted salmonella. But guess what, Tia? They've got a weak heart.
Jesus Christ, that got dark.
And the heart pumps slower than the average person. And because the heart pumps slow, that means the white blood cells couldn't get to the bacteria in time, the infection, salmonella. And now that person is dead. Because you didn't say. Now you wanted to save the business. You've saved the business, but you could have saved the soul. You've killed somebody. Can you see? You're always don't be on the wrong side of history, Tia. And Tia tends to be on the wrong side of history.
On the wrong side of history.
Bro. Can you see?
My friend wrote it for me.
Well, that's good. At least there was something. So now you've saved a life. Now you've got karma points to balance out for the fact that you're going to Halloween party. Can you see?
She's eating me up today. She's actually
No,
eating
because
me
you
today.
lot were cooking me at the beginning. So I had to balance it out. But yeah, I'm going to leave a Google review.
So where did you leave the bad review?
On Google.
No, about that. What went wrong?
What, the Greek people?
Oh, that's where you left the bad review.
Yeah, when I was talking about when I went to Greece and I kind of felt that they were just being rude for no reason. And to be honest, why are you shaking?
Are they rude? Because when you said this originally, I was like, are they rude or are we too polite here?
We're not polite.
No, British people are very polite.
Yeah, British people are very polite.
Very
I can't
polite.
lie.
We're
very
come
passive
in.
aggressive.
Do you get
Yeah,
what I mean?
you're right.
Whereas they're
Yeah.
very... European people tend to be a lot more direct speaking.
Yeah.
So I'm wondering if we receive it bad because we just don't speak directly.
Yeah, I think if you're in another country and you have a facility where you're inviting people to come, change your attitude. You can't have
That is British entitlement. By the way, we're being very British entitled because we're coming to their country, you know. Their
I'm staying
country.
in your establishment. Treat me nice. I'm paying. I'm not. You're not letting me stay there for
Nice
free.
is
You know.
linear.
I'm paying.
So here's the thing. This is the difference between British people and non-British people. I'm not saying all. I'm saying in terms of when we're talking about how British people are polite. a non-British person will tell you to move. A British person would be like, can you please step out of the way, please? But they will say it in a way that's very passive, like, can you step out of the way, please? But somebody would just tell you to move. So they're still both very rude, but British people have a way of canoodling the rudeness. They will add a nice spring so that when you slap your head, it's not so hard, you know? They have a way of doing that. But definitely, French people are very direct. We're adding Greece people level of direct. They are direct.
Italians, I feel, are direct.
Italians are direct. And I don't know anyone else.
Maybe Spanish people are direct.
Spanish, us British people were too polite. But I don't know. I don't know if I agree with Latif or not. I feel like
if you're paying, Joyce, you're paying for them.
But if it's a cultural thing where they're just very direct and a little bit rude, then bro, you can't do nothing about it. That's why I said I didn't take offense to it too tough, because first of all, I thought it was a race thing. But then when I saw a white woman get asked, like, no, it's for everyone, clearly. And that made me feel better about the situation, because it wasn't.
That's what made me think it's cultural.
I think it's a cultural thing. It's not targeted.
Yeah, but still, it's not nice though. Like,
well, what is nice in a different country?
I think pamper to the I don't know.
No, I think bring good. Where's my lip gloss?
I just think if you're paying, and you know the type of people that are coming, like treat them better, no? Like someone's coming to buy food from you. Like your hygiene standards, let them be high. Don't let people get food poisoning. Like, do you get it?
But that even happened in the UK, so.
But I just think it's just basics, like the directness. Like maybe just tone it down, like rein it in a little bit. No.
Nah.
Latif is just a gentleman.
No, man. No.
I just feel like British people are too entitled. Like that's how we'll go to places and we'll be like, oh, but your staff don't speak English, and you have English customers.
Facts. That's entitlement to me.
But you went to another country though. You went to their country, and their workers.
I hear that.
Why does our culture take precedent over what is their way of interacting?
Dilemmas. Right, guys, we are going to be moving on to our dilemmas. Thank you very much for sending your dilemmas in. Thank you for sending your dilemmas in. Thank you for sending your dilemmas in. And if you want to send your dilemmas in, make sure that you text or voice note our WhatsApp. And Emmanuel, what is it?
The number is +44 7542 958 286.
Thank you very much. Love you. Make sure you text in. Put my sexy voice on. Make sure you text in. And make sure that you voice note Latif, relax.
No. Sorry.
All right, let's get cracking. Dilemma number 1. I'm in a loving long-term relationship, but I just find sex disgusting. It's not beautiful or romantic to me at all. It's so animalistic and grotesque. The lover just shoves his up in you, grunts, pounds, and releases. I hate it. Oh no. Well, there's 2 things here. The first thing that I thought was, there are some people who, do they call them asexual? There are some people who don't like relationships, but they don't like being intimate with people. They don't like, it's not their thing. Mm-hmm. Is it asexual?
Yeah.
If I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. So there are some people who are asexual who don't like the idea of having sex. It's not really their kink. And that's really normal. That's an okay thing to not want to have sex. Do you know what I mean?
How'd you release them?
Wait.
Oh, sorry.
That's when I first guys, the iPad is dead. So there are some people who are asexual, right? And everyone just leave me alone. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Stop giving each other contact. Stop looking at each other. The way I'm being bantered in this studio is bullying at this point.
Go on, go.
They want me to sound like the thing is, there used to be sounding like gigs that when I decide to come in and exert my feminine energy, they don't know what to do. I want to be a lady. Right. So, obviously, sister wants to be asexual. No, sister could possibly be asexual. But as I'm moving along the conversation, the way she describes sex is given the way that it has been given to her. So obviously, she's been in a relationship long term. And I'm assuming this guy, this iPad, I'm assuming this guy, the way he has sex with her is very animalistic. And because it might be she might have had sex with one guy, this gentleman, or maybe two guys, and her overall experience of sex is boom, bam, thank you, ma'am, and that's it. Whereas that's not the overall experience of sex, but that's the experience that these two men have given to you, and it's not given. So what I would say for the situation that is the latter, I'm very, very sorry that someone has not you down in the way that you deserve. It's heartbreaking. It's actually heartbreaking. How could someone's be so terrible that you're thinking to just X out the whole hanky panky as a whole? It must have been hell. And because of that, I'm on behalf of him and MP, I am so sorry. But I feel like there needs to be a conversation had with you and your boyfriend, because he's not down the way you deserve, clearly. Because if a guy, like, there's certain types, I feel like there's certain types of ways to get jiggy. Do you know what I mean? There's some girls that like the aggressive, woo, boom, like they like that really aggressive, boom, bam, bam, boom, bam, boom, They like all of that. Some women like to be caressed. They want to feel like they're in a novel, in a romantic movie, where they're being caressed and it's slow and it's snotty, and you know they're taking their time and the strokes is soft. You're not. Different women like different things. Different people like different things. So if you don't like the boom, 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 you need to kind of figure out, you and your partner need to figure out what it is that you do like. And that's by having conversations. One thing I will say to every woman that's watching this is don't be afraid to have a conversation and let somebody know what you like and you don't like. No longer are we in the era of just laying down in the bed and whatever we are given, we are going to take. That's dead. If you know you don't like it aggressive, tell him, I'm not a machine and this is not a... I feel a lot of guys have sex like how they've watched me. And I know there's been a conversation as like I've been seeing about how it's ruined. I don't I think it's ruined the way people think about sex. It's ruined the way men have sex. It's ruined the way how people perceive women. And I just think it's garbage, in my honest opinion. I don't like it. I feel like a lot of men are having sex the way they've seen it. And if you actually look at how pornography has been created, it's not natural.
It's for the male gaze.
It's
not
for the
women.
male gaze. It's not for the female gaze. Because I'm telling you, are you okay? Why are you always coughing?
No, sorry.
All that boom, 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 boom. And it's like, oh, put it up there. I want to have it all up there. And he's now pumping you like a rag doll. Like, that's not giving. Okay? Like, women don't like that. It's not normal. It's not, I mean, some women like that. And if you like it, big up you in it. But there's also women that don't like that. So I feel like it's for you to kind of have a conversation with your partner and figure out together what it is that you do enjoy. And if you're somebody that's asexual, also understanding that sex is not the be all and end all. If you don't want to have sex, it's fine. If you decide that you're never going to have sex or sex is not for you, and you want to experience a partnership, you want to experience a romantic relationship without being physical, that is completely normal. That's a normal thing. I think what is annoying is that we're in a generation where sex is the be all and end all. No, it is not. If you want to have a boyfriend and you don't want to have sex and you're not feeling it, don't let any idiot try to sit there and tell you that, oh yeah, if you like me, you must have sex with me. And that's girls as well. If you're a guy and you're like, you know what, I'm not really feeling shagging. I like you. I'm in a romantic relationship about you, but I don't feel sexual towards you. That's normal. That could be normal as for someone's experience. I don't think there's anything abnormal about not wanting to shag. There's some people's nature. I'm sorry. I feel like there are some people in this world, believe it or not, that don't like having sex.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. There are some people who want to have boyfriends and want to have girlfriends and they're in love with you and they love you and they're emotionally connected to you, but they don't want to shag you. What? Okay.
That's true.
Is sex the be all and all? Like, come on, man. But yeah, best of luck, sister. Huh?
They have to make sure asexuals find asexuals.
Yeah, I agree.
Some asexuals will now go for sexuals.
And that's chaos.
Yeah. It's just...
I agree. And again, like, have that conversation with somebody and please, if this is the situation that somebody's in and they're like, I like you, but I don't really want to have sex with you and sex is important to you, then you should know that you're not compatible in that instinct. But don't try to coerce them into having sex with you or making them feel like, oh, they're not normal because they don't want to have sex with you, or there's something wrong with them, or there's something wrong with you. Listen, everybody should find the puzzle that they fit inside. Find the puzzle you fit inside and go about your merry way. And best of luck. Dilemma number 2. I've made no progress in my social life. I am lonelier than I ever was last year. All efforts I've made at me creating and maintaining relationships are not reciprocated. I think I'm not meant to have many connections in this life. I'm not that interesting to many people. I'm trying to make peace with this, but it's been hard. I need to find other hobbies outside of making friendships. This is the interesting one. Okay, first of all, well done for being intentional. I feel like when you recognize something, when you recognize that, yo, you know what, I want to be more intentional on making friends, and you actually go out of your way to fix the problem, I say kudos to you, because some people will cry about the situation, but I feel like it's good the fact that you're being intentional about making friends. But I think it's about going about it the right way. It's about I think it's about letting it flow organically. You see, not everybody is supposed to be your friend. Not everybody is supposed to have a deep connection with you. So if it doesn't work out, that's not your fault. That's just that you're not compatible. It's one thing going out and finding friendships. It's another thing of trying to find friendships in everybody. That's just not human. That's just not normal. There's a lot of people that you're not compatible with. You don't mix. They may not like you in certain instincts and vice versa. Don't allow loneliness make you settle for anybody, because just as I was saying in a relationship that you're valuable, in friendship you're valuable as well. And I feel like, again, same issue that we're having with, like we've been talking about self-esteem on the Patreon. It's like you need to grow your self-esteem enough to know your value as a friend. So anyone that comes into your life as a friend is a privilege. It's a privilege for them to come. It's a privilege for them to be in your space. So I feel like you saying I need to find other hobbies outside of making friends. Yes, you do. Because when you love and find time for yourself, people will come. Having hobbies is the best way to find friends and not making friends. Like, how do I say this? Finding hobbies is the best way to find friends because you get put with people in social settings that you have to talk to them. You get to laugh with them. You might have to work with them because it might be a group thing like a sports or, something that involves collaboration, like maybe a drama class, maybe an art class where you might have to draw each other in pairs and stuff. I feel like the priority should always be building your own self-esteem and growing who you are so you can attract the right people. I feel like when you're too busy being hungry for everything and anyone out there, you almost exert an energy of desperation. You exert an energy of, please be my friend, please. But when you're cool, calm, and collected, and you know yourself, and you're in a position where it's like, I know that I'm the coolest, and anyone who's my friend will be lucky to be my friend. Those people will come. I used to have a girl, I used to have a friend. I used to have a friend, She was the coolest in school. And I feel like because she wasn't so accessible, everyone wanted to be her friend. You know who's very much like that? Adiola Patron. Everybody wants to be AP's friend because she's very, very hard to read. And that's what makes people attracted to her. It's like, Adiola has this energy of, I like you, but I don't just allow anybody into my space. I don't just allow anyone to access me because I know my worth. And it makes people, for some reason, want to talk to her more and want to get to know her more because she has that energy of, you know what, like not everyone can be around me. Not everybody is cool enough for me. And it just makes people, like I've seen it with my own two eyes where people will be so gagging to talk to AP, so gagging to, they want to, they like, it's crazy. It's crazy. But yeah, don't have that energy of desperation. Be cool, calm, collected, and the right people will come along. Big up you. Dilemma number 3. I don't like my mother's boyfriend. He's done nothing wrong and he's nice to her, but there's just something I don't like about him. I've only met his kids once and I don't like them or anything they stand for. I'm not sure if it stems from his kids or the fact he likes to get drunk. She finds it funny, but I don't, especially because she's been against it because of past family issues. He's not rude, a little sarcastic here and there, but nothing constitutes me disliking him. I know it's a me thing and it's something I'll get over, but it's not something I'd admit to her because if it makes her happy, I'll deal with it. I feel like the best thing that you can do, if you have had a conversation with your mum about him and you've said it one time and she hasn't heard it or she's received it, but she still continues to date, you're forgetting your mum is a grown woman. Your mum past your age. Like, you can't tell your mum or dictate to your parent who or who not they should date, especially when you are an adult. I feel like it's very different when it's within like kids' age and they're developing and they need that stability, and the conversation is more like who is going to step in as a father figure or a mother figure, if that's the case, to the child. But if you are over the age of 20, by the sounds of it, it does. If you are over the age of 20, you can no longer, not even longer, but you can't dictate who your parent dates. You're telling me he hasn't done anything to you. You just find him a little bit annoying and
he drinks.
He can drink. Okay, your mum is aware of his drinking. She decided to stay with him. That's her cup of tea. For me, if you don't hear, you will feel. I'm sorry. I've been in this situation before where we've had a discussion. Oh, we don't like him. She's in love. She's happy. She wants to stay there. That's your business after it. I'm sorry. It really is. You can't dictate to your parents who they date and who they don't date. If you don't hear, you will feel. If he's drinking and she knows he's drinking, she's seen him drinking and she finds it funny, let her laugh all the way. That's her cup of tea. Bro, she's a grown woman. We're talking about someone who's in their 50s, 60s. I feel like sometimes as kids, yeah, we look at our parents and we're like, oh, I don't know, sometimes we look at our older parents and we try to make decisions for them. Bro, your mum is 50 years old. She's 40 years old. She's 30 years old. She's a grown woman. She's lived life before you. If she wants to make that mistake of going out with a drunkard, that's her business. As long as the person is not slapping you, he's not touching you, he's not rude to you, doesn't come up into your space, let mum do what she wants to do. I don't know. That's my honest opinion. Latif?
That's fair. No, that's fair. They're grown enough to make their own decisions.
That's it. For me, mummy is grown enough to make her own decisions. If that's what she wants to go and date, let her date him. Tia?
She doesn't feel the same way.
I don't.
Okay.
But I think it's based on my relationship with my parents. It's a very specific thing. I'm very, very close. We're very, very close. And we're very in at each other's business, all of us, right? So that would, if someone that was around her that I thought was detrimental, it would eat at me. And like, obviously I would say something. If she doesn't listen, there's nothing I can do. But it would still, I know, it won't be something that I'm like, oh, it's your decision. It would eat at me because that's how much we interact. That's how much we're in each other's business.
I think when it's with your parents, like you haven't got, all you can do is give what you like advice. Like that's it.
That's true.
They're gonna do their own thing anyway.
Of course.
I feel like we're saying the same thing. Whether it eats at you or not, or you let it least, or you've said it now, it's released from your heart. You can go, but whatever the consequences, you know that you've said what you need to say. It's like you can really only say it once or twice. You can really only sit down and have a conversation with them about this decision, about this dating once or twice. After that, they will just say, why you always come with why will you come bearer bad news? You don't want me to be happy. You don't want me to move on. Now you just look like someone that's trying to destroy the relationship, or you just don't want them to be happy.
Especially if they're lonely.
Yeah, and they're getting
married,
older, they want
and
companionship.
you've got that, and then they're just thinking, what are you doing?
Well, you're not living
Tia's
with me.
engaged, but now you don't want me to be happy anymore. Oh, because you have your man, you're the only one that should.
Yeah.
Trust me, like, bro, say it once, say it twice. After that, that's everybody's business. 100%. I'm not gonna lie. Emmanuel?
I agree with Latif.
That's.
Say and pray.
Were you even listening?
Yeah.
Okay, what did Latif say?
Say again, please. No, I actually was listening, but
Okay.
He's working.
I think
Okay.
I think that. No, I forgot. I actually was listening though.
Okay, so what is it then?
Remind me of the question.
So you wasn't even listening to the question.
No, I was.
Okay, so what did I say?
Overall, you were just talking about the parents and the relationship. Tia was given.
Okay, so what? So what was the dilemma? It was a lot. What was the dilemma?
The dilemma was that her parents they have different views, essentially.
Yeah, he's right.
Wait, what?
I don't remember word for word, but she doesn't like the person.
Yeah.
And her parents, they have opposing views.
About?
Why am I getting tested here?
Because I thought you didn't listen to Latif, but it sounds to me that you did not even listen to the dilemma.
I did.
No, you
didn't.
didn't.
He did because he knows.
What is the dilemma? What's the main thing? No, there's a
You want me to read the dilemma?
What is the main meat of the dilemma? Because no, what is the main meat of the dilemma? Because he doesn't want to admit he wasn't listening.
I was listening, but I'm tired, innit?
But you said the coffee boosted your spirit up.
It's gone down.
Yeah, it's gone down.
Yeah.
To be
Latif,
fair,
do you want to go home?
Please, sorry.
Like, what's it?
An hour 30 in, so to be fair, the caffeine might have worn off.
I actually was listening though, but
So what?
you know when you're in school, yeah, and you know the answer, and the teacher's like, what's the answer? And then because please.
No, because you lot are defending his lies. He wasn't listening.
I was listening.
So what?
He got half of it.
No, he didn't. He
what,
just.
so you think I just made that bit up?
Yes, you just caught the end of our conversation and you're
But
carrying
after
it.
Latif gave his opinion, Tia gave hers.
What was Tia's opinion?
Disagreeing to Latif.
You
Wait,
see, men,
am I lying though?
about what? Because you're telling me 3 people have had an agreement and we've been talking about what the dilemma is about, and you cannot even give me the key point or the key factor of
I've
the
lost.
dilemma.
I'm sorry. You're right. I'm wrong. Now, can you tell me again, please?
You're not going to gaslight me, Emmanuel.
What?
Emmanuel, you're gaslighting me because you're right. You're right. You're not gonna. I'm not bugging
you're
out.
right. I forgot. Can you tell me again,
You-
please?
You was not listening. Admit it.
I wasn't listening. Can
And
you tell
when
me
did
again,
you
please?
stop listening?
In the beginning. I
Thank
missed
you.
the whole thing.
Yes, we know. Thank you for being honest and truthful. The dilemma is the key part of the key part of the dilemma is that she doesn't like her boyfriend. She doesn't like her mum's boyfriend. Okay? She doesn't like her mum's boyfriend. He hasn't done anything, but she just doesn't like him. And she doesn't like his kids. She doesn't like nothing.
Stop reading it. Tell me without reading it.
Are you crazy? I gave my whole statement. You're not going to come to me and tell me that I don't know the dilemma.
Okay.
Excuse me. Excuse me.
Today's great. Nah, the chaos in this room.
So, Emmanuel, what would you say about that?
I agree with Latif.
You know what? I don't have anything to say to you again. And what did Latif say?
That was like 4 minutes. What? I forgot. I don't remember. Can you please repeat what Latif said?
Okay. Now that you know the dilemma, what's your opinion on the situation?
I agree with. Listen, I'm tired. Yeah, I just remember when Latif said something, I was nodding and I was like, "Yeah, facts." And then Tia said her opinion. And I was like, I still agree with what Latif said. I don't.
So I think what Latif essentially said, yeah.
No, Tia, you're part of the problem
What?
because you're not seeing what is happening here. You want to defend Emmanuel, but Emmanuel is lying to the blood clot. And you're the type of person that someone can lie to and you say, okay, not to worry. And then you even be saying sorry for the person. That's where you're going wrong, Tia. I don't even want, the dilemma is really that in this room, there is liars and there's gaslighters in this room. And there's enablers, Tia.
To be fair, Emmanuel is working as well, Joyce.
Working
He is
do
working
what?
on stuff. He is massively looking at stuff, looking at clips, looking at all this.
Oh, so Emmanuel, you're even looking at the computer while we're filming.
Well, that's his
Listen,
job.
that's his job, no?
Do you see what Emmanuel looks at when he's...
The
I
sound
promise you
waves.
now, Emmanuel is watching football.
No, I'm not.
Listen. I can see the sound waves.
Okay, you want me to give an answer? I think she should chill and relax. She needs to give him a chance because it's not fair that she doesn't like the dad only based on the things she knows. There's not any hard. Yeah, look at the screen.
No,
Look at the screen.
No. Do you know- no. He was on the internet.
Look at the screen. Look at the screen.
Look at the screen.
There's nothing here.
Look at the screen.
Based on the fact that she just doesn't like the kids, or that's
Yeah, that was it.
that's not enough.
Oh, and he's a drunk. He drinks as well.
Yeah.
I told you, Emmanuel only comes alive when he's on the defense. After that, you don't hear from him.
No, I love that because the bad boys and girls can see it now.
I told you, he only comes alive. After that, we don't hear from him. Anyways, that is the end of dilemmas, guys. If you guys want more dilemmas, make sure that you send them in to our WhatsApp line. Emmanuel, what is this?
+44
More pizzazz.
+44 7542 958 286.
Thank
That's
you
+44 7542 958 286.
That is very, very good. And also, in addition, if you guys want more access and more exclusive content, make sure you sign up to our Patreon. And Patreon crew also get a priority with dilemmas and opportunities on the show. So if you're not part of Patreon, being the bad boys and girls tier or the hoochie mama or hoochie daddies tier, you are missing out on some real good fun. Win or bin? Right, guys, we are going to end the show with a win or a... We are going to end the show with a win or a bin. So, topic of conversation in the mother room. I'm going to tell you, you're going to tell me, and I'm going to tell you, and I'm going to tell you, and I'm going to, and I'm going to, go shawty, go Tia, go shawty, go Tia. That was the ADHD glitch. I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm going to tell you whether this is a topic of conversation. No, I'm going to tell you, I'm going to have a topic of conversation. You're going to tell me whether it's a win or a bin and why. Emmanuel, are you listening?
Do you want me to say no or yes?
I want you to say what feels right to you.
Yes, I'm listening.
Thank you very much. I'm glad you're active. So, win or bin? Dating a man, girl, that has a lot of public figure exits. Future is said to be dating Benjamin Mendy's, I don't know who this is, ex-girlfriend. Who's Benjamin Mendy to you? Oh, footballer.
Right?
Yeah.
First of all, man jam in the room. Would you date a girl that has a public figure ex?
Nah.
Why?
Goes against my personality.
What does that mean?
I'm very hidden. Could I do that? Like, it's just wrong.
But what if you really like her?
If I know that she has a lot of public exes, multiple, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Come on now. Nah.
Would you ever date someone in the public eye?
I don't think so. It would have to be a thing where when I first saw them initially, I didn't really know. And then I found out.
And it's too late. You're already in love. Oh my God, that's so
Yeah.
me. Listen, one thing about me, I ain't gonna tell no one what I do until it's too late. It's like, you're in love with me. You're in love with me. You're already invested emotionally. You can't go anywhere. But I feel like it's not a big deal. Ugh.
Multiple.
Multiple. What do we mean multiple? Is there more than one? Or
That's like more than two.
Let's say two though. For
yeah,
the
she had
basis of
two exes. Mainstream.
Depends who they are.
say footballer and a rapper.
Yeah, football and a rapper.
No, thank you.
Done.
Why?
But why though?
Those are the two worst.
Why?
Come on,
But
listen.
why?
We,
What's wrong-
we all
what-
know
what-
stereotypically how footballers and rappers are.
Yeah, but if that was their missus,
And especially it's different because it's different from me and you. Because I'm a guy, you're a girl. So if I was dating a girl that dated footballers and rappers, I'm sorry, nah. Nah, mate.
But Latif, why? Latif is doing this. Latif is
Absolutely.
cutting his neck.
Absolutely not.
But why?
Absolutely not.
Rappers and
why?
footballers.
No, thank you.
But why?
But you
No
lot
one
are
is
not
saying
giving-
why.
Daniel just
Yeah.
said they are the worst two.
but why?
The
But they don't-
absolute
but-
worst.
Okay,
two.
let me tell you what it is. My opinion is I feel like it's a self-esteem issue. I feel like I have a friend that has dated some heavy hitters, yeah. And then she dates rappers, she dates this. When guys hear the caliber of men that she has dated, they feel inferior to those men. So it's like, oh, she's dated a rapper of this. That means she might be expecting a certain lifestyle, expecting a certain thing that they do not have the means to attain, or they don't currently have that level of lifestyle. So they just leave it.
Do you know what it is? I think, honestly, Joyce, you know, like back in the day when, like, let's say, for example, video girls, when you see a girl in every video, automatically how your mind will perceive that person is some type of way. Like you don't know them, but you automatically see that type of person. It's like now, would any of you date Future? I don't think any of you would at all. Just
But
because you know about his history and how he behaves and stuff like that. But you don't know him. But it's just what is put out there. It just doesn't seem like that's someone you want to settle down with.
Yeah, but we're talking about a girl with 2.
She had 2 exes and they were serious exes. She wasn't just a ting. She was, this is my boyfriend. People know her as this person's ex, that person's ex. It's not like she was a fling. She was a serious wife in those situations. It didn't go well. It didn't go to plan and they broke up. Now she's coming to you saying, I want a normal guy. I don't want to be dating the baller anymore. I want a double guy that's a podcast producer. You're telling me that there's going to be an issue?
Yeah, because they're the worst.
But why are they the worst? How does that affect your relationship with her?
I can't. You should know better than me. I'm a guy, yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't like. They're footballers and rappers. Their egos on the next level of any other
profession. But what does that have to do with the girl?
It's kind of like. So
I think it's gonna sound crazy, but I just think in terms of what you're gonna be doing with these guys, it's just gonna be mad in my head. I'm just
sex?
Yeah, I'm just gonna be thinking that you've done bare crazy stuff because
I've heard the worst stories from footballers and rappers.
I prefer you do it with Jack down the road. I promise you. I prefer you doing it with Jack. Crazy. I prefer you're doing it with Jack because Jack is just like it's just I don't know.
It has to be an ego thing. It's an ego thing.
It's actually an ego thing.
It has to be, guys,
because the status of a man does not determine the level of freakiness. I shouldn't tell a lie.
But they're the worst.
Tell a lie. I don't think it does.
But footballers are doing.
Let me tell you something. A roadman. There's some roadmen, jobless roadmen, and they are freaky as because that's all they have time for.
They like it in the bum cheeks.
So we can't be saying, because you're with footballer. No, because if you're
because we're going off stereotypes.
Pardon?
We're going off stereotypes.
Yeah.
Yeah, and stereotypically, footballers and rappers are the worst.
Away from stereotypes, all the things that you could say rappers would do, footballers would do, regular Joe Blogs is also doing.
Agreed.
Do you get what I mean?
Before
people
the
going
status.
to sex parties.
That's true, but I'm going off what I know and stories I've heard and things I've seen about rappers and footballers. Like the way rappers rap, the way footballers have been in the news for how they treat women. I don't like.
But we're talking about they were in love with this girl.
Hold on, wait, guys. I don't understand how a man's actions dictates how you perceive the woman. Unless she was a participant of all these things.
I'm just saying, I'm not waiting around to find out if I can't be asked when I can just go somewhere else and not have to worry.
Okay, so what if you meet a regular babe who's dated regular guys and she still likes having and sex parties and all of this stuff?
That's fine. But once I find that out, then I'm gone.
Okay.
I'm gone the same way, but I'm gone before once I know rappers and footballers, just because like I might hear her out and then depending on how but instantly I'm saying initially I'll be having like negative thoughts.
Because you think that because she's a rapper's girlfriend, she's outside, she's doing...
I'll just initially think rapper and footballers, that's the kind of lifestyle she's attracted to naturally.
Hold on, let me just ask something. So
doesn't make sense to me.
Say you met a girl, you had a great time with her, and then one day she was like, "You're watching something." I was like, "Oh, that's my childhood sweetheart, you know," and he's a rapper. Cool. So you're like, when you ask questions, okay, you find out it was 17 to like 21, and then the next time you're like, "Oh, like from my area, there's this footballer that I met. Like I didn't know who's a footballer at the time." And then, we just cut it up and like we were together for another 5 years. Now, based on that, are you going to be like, whoa?
See, that's different because that's after I've got to know her and I found out after.
Okay.
But I'm saying I've met her. She's told me these are my exes. I'm not willing to find out more after that. Do you know what I mean?
I just feel like this is an ego thing and what the guys are telling me
Why do you think it's an ego thing though?
Because I don't know how the status of a man is reflected.
It's not the status, it's the occupation, rapper and footballer.
Occupation.
Another person who makes the same amount of money, I wouldn't be worried, but because I don't have any stories or heard anything
But
about
you feel
this
like
type of job.
Okay.
rappers.
Let's say Joyce, yeah. Imagine you meet a guy and he tells you, "Oh, I dated 2 supermodels,"
Yeah.
and then, but what? And would you be cool? Would that be cool for you? Would you be
Yeah.
comfortable? You'd be comfortable dating him if he dated 2 supermodels. His
Yeah,
exes
because
were supermodels.
yeah, okay, cool. Like you like bad bees, sick. Number 3, hi.
Yeah, what? Because if you actually, and this is why she's, I agree when she says it's an ego thing. If you believe in your own source and you know that you are something that a girl would rate, why does it matter who I've
but
had
a
before?
rapper-
I think that doesn't count because if I'm on a date with you, you've rated me. I'm here.
No, but you don't rate yourself,
here.
and that's
Yeah,
the problem. You don't
because
rate yourself.
If
don't
you
rate
are
yourself.
triggered by someone I've been with before,
you don't rate
No,
yourself.
but
It's
do you know
not
what? Do you know why
triggering.
this is crazy? Because some people's exes are not footballers and that, and they're triggered by some other people's exes, like normal average Joes. Like some people are triggered by other people's exes, like
This-
random people. That's just the
Today has
norm,
made
though.
me feel lies. I said feel lies. Feel and realize combination. We are having a self-esteem pandemic.
I
For
can't.
both the boys.
Listen, I rate my thing, yeah. Let me say this, yeah. I'm just saying, from the jump, if that's what she's telling me, I will go somewhere else and talk to her. I've got options, yeah. I can speak to other people. It's not like I'm not scared or shook about the past or anything.
Hold on now.
But I'm just saying, my time is valuable and I just can't be asked to find out more when I don't have to. It's not like she's the only woman and I'm like, okay, like I'll just
Don't
go
hurt
somewhere
him.
else. That's all I'm
I've
saying.
seen Emmanuel's personality.
That's all
I
I'm
don't know.
saying.
Emmanuel came back from LA and he's just, I don't even know. I don't even know what even happened in LA. Emmanuel came back from LA and he's just, now he just wants to fight everybody and everything, boy. Sorry, Uncle Esteem in on lock. Mr. Secure in himself. All right then.
I don't know. It's just a no for me. I don't know.
Yeah.
Well, I feel like everyone's reason that they're giving is silly, but everybody is also entitled to their opinion. So
So there's no occupation that will, like, if someone said they date someone in that field, you're
if
like,
he was like a male stripper
Hold
or
on, Tia.
Yeah.
You said you wouldn't date people in your industry. Why?
Why would I not date people in my
Yeah.
industry?
Joyce, would you date? You said you also wouldn't date people
I
that
changed
do
my
the
mind.
same. What?
No, I wouldn't date, but the reason I wouldn't date people in my industry is because I work here. So if anything goes wrong, it's scatter in the plate. You don't
you don't
poo-
eat as in the
yeah,
same
in the
place.
same place.
Yeah, but they don't work with you.
No, but I'm going to buck. Now it's awkward. Now I don't want to see them
At
again.
this
I'm
point,
heartbroken.
people are just clutching straws at this point because what does that have to do with the fact you won't date a woman because of her
No, but I'm
man's
saying, there's-
occupation?
obviously, we're just saying now, is there anyone in any field that you wouldn't date or that would
I
be
wouldn't
a
date a
write-off?
stripper.
Do you know what I wouldn't date? Someone that hosts sex parties. That
Yeah.
puts them on.
Do you know what? I got an email to host a sex party, you know.
to host one.
So the person emailed me and was like, emailed my management and they're like, oh, we'd love to have Madam Joyce come to a party in Southampton. And I thought it was just like a private party to host, like come in, show face and leave. And I was like, okay, how long does she need to be there for? How long does she need to be there for? Like, you know, asking all the questions and stuff. And the person said, she needs to be there for 3 hours. It's gonna be we're gonna pay her 5K. It's gonna be lots of fun. There's a pool party, there's massages, and there's lots of sex toys. There was no response after that because I don't know who the flying you think I am. That I'll be coming to be shagging at your stupid party in Southampton. I don't think I could ever go to a sex party. I would never go to a sex party, in fact.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
You wouldn't go.
No.
Why?
It's just not a bit of me.
Coming to be shagging with shagging
You
community.
can watch though. You can watch.
I wouldn't even, why would I want to be watching people shag?
Might be interesting. We watch or
Yeah,
we
it's
listen
like-
to other things. So
Yeah, porn. So
watching
it's
people
live.
shag. And
It's like a live show.
but at least in the comfort of your home, you could, you know.
When you've had enough, you can switch over or change the
But
channel.
remember, in sex
here-
parties,
You're committed to the cause.
in sex parties, it's a very like everyone's there for the same purpose. Do you get what I mean? So it's a safe space, supposedly.
I can't imagine the smell of that place. It must stink, bruv.
Joyce, would you have done it for 10K? If they said 10K just to come, you don't have to
But that's
participate.
anything to do with the Madam Joyce brand, I'm scared. If I was going to a sex party as just Joyce, 10K, yeah, I'll do it. Okay. No, I wouldn't go. I wouldn't do it for 10K. I'll be scared. No, I wouldn't do it for 10K.
No, but you need to go with the team. You need to go with people.
The branded, no.
No.
No. It's just no.
The branded, you can't
No.
touch the branded. You can't touch the branded.
Go as far as sex. You can do a.
It could be a
You could
prostitute.
do.
That's prostitution.
You can do an Ann Summers. You can do a Love Honey.
Yeah.
But to
Go to a sex party and they paid you to go to a party knowing that you need to go there and have sex. That's prostitution. Is that not prostitution? Thank you. Right. So I'm gonna say dating a man that has a lot of public figure exes. I'm gonna say it's the win. Mother queen, do your thing. Do your thing. And I feel like it doesn't stop guys because everyone's talking about Lori Harvey. If Emmanuel's talking, if Lori Harvey came to you and was like, Emmanuel, I like you.
I don't find her. She's not my spec.
Really?
what?
Yeah.
Why?
Like, she's pretty. I can appreciate her beauty, but she's not, like, I'm not attracted to her.
You know what? Fair. I feel like there's some people who are generically beautiful.
And I've put her up there.
Yeah, I'd put her up there. I'd say that, like, in terms of like, she's everyone's type.
She is very attractive and she's a beautiful lady, but it's just not my type.
What's your type?
I can't pinpoint it, but when I see it, I know.
What's your type? Yeah, okay. So what does it look like then?
My boy once told me my type was straight hair and big lips.
That's most black women.
I like black women.
No, he's on one today. Yo, he's on
I know the
one
white
today.
girls. I know the white girls with the filler was thinking, it's my moment. It's my moment. Straight hair. So is it when they mean straight hair? Is it straight wig, bras?
It could be wig, it could not. But people need to understand, like, types doesn't mean only. Like,
Yeah,
I can see someone who has curly hair, thin lips, and I still like her. Type is just like, when I turn around.
Sorry,
I'm like,
Emmanuel,
ooh.
why are you so defensive?
No,
today?
because people on the internet, like, think type is only what you go for. Like, if you see me with a curly, look away, like, yeah.
I don't know why. Emmanuel, do you want to talk about? Is that something you want to get off your chest?
Nah, I'm just tired, I guess.
You've been very glad today. What did we do? Did we offend?
Guess I'm just happy to be back.
We love this though. This has been a great.
I don't know. I need to figure out what happened in LA because I feel like Emmanuel just come back on some villain arc. Like, did you go?
So he's starting a new life though. He's eating healthier. He's working out. Like,
Really?
Yeah.
You didn't tell me this. Is this the
it's one of
conversation?
yeah.
These are the one of the conversations that stop when I come into the room. Right, I see. Right, got ya. Apparently, I'm the person that ruins the party. Like when I come in, everybody stops the real conversation, and they feel all miserable. Apparently, I don't believe so, but that's what people say. Anyways, that's the end of the dilemma. What's the last one?
what?
It was WinorBin.
It was WinorBin.
Huh? What?
You're tired too.
Guys, we've been talking for my jaw's hurting me. Okay, guys. I love. Guys, we are gonna finish the episode. Don't be turned on because I hold the mic like that. Don't be. We're gonna finish the episode. It's been an honor spending this time with you. Tia, any last words for the people? Them.
We love you, bad boys and girls.
What voice was that? And when I do it, did you guys hear that? See?
I can't lie, Tia does it quite a lot though. She's been doing this.
So
I'm kind of used to it now.
I just want to pick this up. I'm gonna beat you with this mic. I'm gonna beat you with this mic. Emmanuel, any last words?
Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and give us 5-star on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and yeah.
You know the vibe. Latif.
Look after yourselves and each other.
No, what? Get a load of him. Guys, we'll be back next week. And also, guys, if you want more episodes like this, solo episodes, we have them every week on Patreon. So make sure you sign up to the Bad Boys and Girls tier or the Hoochie Mama, Hoochie Daddy tier to have access to an extra episode every Monday on Patreon with me and the motherfucking gang. And with that being said, unfortunately, this episode has to end, but we'll be back next week. Make sure you tell a friend. Yeah!